Thanks a lot, Huck, for inviting me to SPCA to meet Panchees today.
Yeah, thanks so much for coming over. We always appreciate having you guys over here.
Can you tell me a little bit about Panchees?
Yeah, so Panchees has been with us for about a month or so. She is a senior cat. She's 13 years old. Came into our care after the owner was moving and unable to secure housing that would allow a cat to come with them.
Aww.
So kind of sad, but she's starting to settle in.
Yeah, Panchees is beautiful. And what's the temperament of Panchees?
You know, she's like a lot of cats who've been house cats for a long time. She's a little bit unsure of her surroundings, and she's slowly easing into getting to know more people and getting more comfortable being here.
Did she come from a home that had children or other pets?
I don't believe they did. I think she was the only pet they had in the house. They had her since a kitten, so I'm sure it's a big change for her. Like so many cats, probably the first time she's really been out of the house.
And has she already been spayed and microchipped?
Yep. Yeah, so all the cats available for adoption are the spayed or neutered and they're microchipped. They've also been tested for heartworm disease and FELV and FIV and had their vaccines. Whoops. So she's all up to date on all of those things. She has shown sociability towards other cats.
Okay.
So she could probably live in a home with other cats. We've not seen her on dogs. Just due to the stress, we don't test them, so to speak, with other dogs. It's not to stress them out even more. But so much of that depends upon how slowly they're introduced to each other too. And she seems to be indifferent towards children, at least when I've seen her in the adoptable cat room.
Okay.
So that might be an option also.
Yeah. Oh, well, I hope Panchees gets adopted soon. She's very sweet.
She is really sweet. Susan, if you'd like to meet one of our dogs as well, I'll go back there and see who's not been out for a walk yet.
I would love to do that.
Let's do that.
Huck, can you tell me about Curtis?
Yeah, so Curtis is about 2.5, 3 years old. He is a neutered male, ready for adoption. He's been with us for about a month or so. And what makes him unique is that we think Curtis is completely deaf.
Okay.
I'm guessing he's probably born that way. It doesn't seem to bother him any though.
You are so sweet.
He is. He loves other dogs. Absolutely loves them.
What about other animals other than dogs? Do you know?
We don't know. He's been around children, seems to do completely fine with them. And for a young dog, he's got pretty good manners. He pulls a little bit on leash, but some of that's just the excitement.
In general, what would you define his temperament?
You know, he's an easygoing dog. He truly is somebody who's able to make some accommodations for him being deaf. And that really is just a matter of being able to communicate with him. Whereas in his case, it requires going over to give him a little tap to let him know you're trying to communicate with him. But outside of that, there's really no underlying health concerns or anything. We do suspect he was born that way. So he doesn't know any different, and he doesn't know there's anything wrong with him. Not to say that there is. Susan, thank you so much for coming out and helping us socialize the animals and share information about them.
It's been my pleasure, and I hope both Panchees and Curtis get adopted really soon. They're both awesome animals.
Let's hope so. They'll make some great additions.